this weekend, my friends and I packed our cars and went to Bishop, California to go boulder in the Buttermilks. The car ride from Los Angeles was a little over 4 hours, so we had to make a few stops on the way for essentials. What you getting? What are you getting, Dom?
That's the right answer, Dom. No, the answer is this.
Wow, you really couldn't wait until the Buttermilks?
Yeah. You're either a smart fella or a part smeller.
And Tommy is trying on a tracksuit. This man's ready to steal the moon. Really good. Those are our friends! At 10 o'clock a.m., we finally arrived to the Buttermilks to meet up with our friends.
I know where I'd rather be tonight.
Where's Tommy?
I know where I'd rather be tonight.
Where's Tommy?
Playing with fire with you.
The week before our trip, I researched a few climbs on Mountain Project to see what I wanted to work on at the Buttermilks. And one of them actually ended up being Perfectly Chicken, which is a line on the smooth shrimp boulder. I asked my friends if we could check it out, and honestly, I fell in love with it. My style of climbing has always been slab, so to see that this climb was actually on a slight overhang with thin crimps, it was definitely a little bit intimidating at first. The week before this trip, I had actually taken the entire week off to mentally and physically rest my body from all of the outdoor climbing that I was doing during the summertime. I was really happy to be able to even pull off of the first few moves because my highest outdoor grade at this point was a V3. I was fortunate enough to meet a local Bishop climber named Devin, who is the sweetest soul ever. He actually helped me through the crux move, which is a right hand to a not so great hold. I must have repeated the first sequence and the crux at least 10 times on my first day, and I was losing a lot of skin, so I decided to just practice the crux one more time and see what the climb was like after it.
Very nice. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Breathe. Relax. So good.
Devin said that the climb after the crux was like a V1, which is significantly easier than the first part. This was my second time at the Buttermilks, so I was still a little bit uncomfortable with the height of the boulder and felt really hesitant on every move after the crux. Despite this, I was really proud of all the progress that I made on my first day and decided that the best thing to do would be to get a little bit of rest before I tried again. As we were heading back to camp, Devin actually asked my friends and I if we wanted to go up this climb called the Buttermilk Scramble, which is over 70 feet tall. All of us were a little bit skeptical at first, but Devin reassured us that it would be safe enough for all of us to do. I mean, at least as safe as climbing can get. As a boulder through and through, I do not like to be far away from the ground, but this experience with Devin actually really pushed to strengthen my mental game when it came to climbing at really tall heights, and I believe it was something that would help me on Perfectly Chicken the next day. Plus, it was insanely beautiful up there. After this beautiful journey with Devin, it was time for us to head back to camp because you didn't think we'd forget about night climbing, right? Okay, to be fair, I wasn't the one night climbing. My boyfriend Dominic wanted to try Ironman Traverse, especially since the conditions at night would be better than during the day.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Been trying to get all of you all night. We haven't talked in months, but that's alright. Was wondering if you wanted to go for a drive. I just need some fresh air and an old friend. I'm so glad that we started talking again. Yo, turn up the radio, I love this song. Remember when we used to stay up all night long? How's it been going? Oh, how's it, mom? The roads are so empty, this is so damn calm. If we stick on the highway, we can drive all night long. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. We can drive around to the sky and see meat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze.
Nice.
I found like some
Strong.
Dior.
Nice!
How we doing again? Just you and I on another one of our famous midnight drives. Do you need to rant
Come
or
on.
just stay silent?
Nice,
Either
Dom.
or, you know
Come on,
I'm
stick it.
fine. Take a left up ahead, we're going towards the horizon. Don't stop.
Nice.
Come on,
See the
come on.
sunrise, you know this is who we are. This is what we do. Driving in circles till we find something new. The only person I enjoy sitting in the car.
Come on, you got it.
is you.
Nice, Dom!
I'll take the passenger seat.
Crazy.
We can drive around till the sky.
I know, it's just like,
Great job, Dominic!
awesome.
I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze.
On our second day at the Buttermilks, we wanted to go hit up a classic called the Birthing Experience. This climb is graded a V0/V1, but the start is actually really painful and difficult to get a hold of.
Have to be in their own body.
Both Tommy and Kevin were the only ones in our group that found the beta for it. Nice. Nice.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Come on. Nice. As my friends were spending a little bit of time on the birthing experience, my mind was literally only on Perfectly Chicken. Dominic was kind enough to brush up my holds, I chalked up, and was ready to give it a try.
Let's take a sip from the cup of chance.
Come on.
We're both so
Nice.
young. Baby, we've got time to face our fears, make our dreams come.
And even though I had practiced that first move so many times the first day, I wasn't consistent with it yet. So I tried again, and again, and again.
You know this.
And on this attempt, I actually stuck it, but the next move I couldn't piece together and fell. I rested over 5 minutes in between each of my attempts, but still wasn't making progress past that crux. My friends were extremely patient as I was working through this for an hour, and I told them that I was going to give it one last good attempt before we went home. Right before this climb, my friend Tommy told me that the one thing that was holding me back from finishing this climb was my confidence. Some part of me did tell myself that I wasn't strong enough to do it yet. I didn't have enough body tension or core. I had fought so hard through every move of this boulder. The only thing I needed to do was just believe in myself a little bit more.
Come on.
Pull through hard.
Come on, you got it. Don't think.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Keep it. Come on, baby.
Come on. Oh yeah. Come on, Faith.
Nice,
Come on.
Faith.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice,
Come
baby.
On. You got it. You got it. Come on. You got it. Come on.
Keep breathing.
Where to begin?
You know these.
Got too many thoughts going on with it.
You know this, babe.
These are just beats over some violins. I wanna sing something that's genuine.
Yeah! Woo! Stand up! Yeah! Woo! Woo! She sent it! Yeah! Yeah!
And there it was, my first outdoor V5. This trip to Bishop has been so incredibly special to me because it blows my mind sometimes how climbing up a rock has the power to connect you with both people and the outdoors. And today, on Perfectly Chicken, I was able to wrestle with the doubts that I had about my capability. And I know sometimes that I won't always win, but honestly, that's okay. Because that feeling of being on top of the world, it's really worth the struggle.